I mean, it's what I mentioned. Like, sometimes it's nothing Gabriel does wrong. Just his opponents out here in Brazil goes to town and do fireworks.
Chianca, beautiful layback snap. Comes around this section again. He throws the tail. He's skateboarding on that inside section. He's loving it. Well, I'm kind of excited now to see what he did on the opener of that wave, because he looks like he is partying out there. 4:14 to go, waiting for the score from Miguel. You saw his legs gripping that board. Another barrel for Joao, and then he gets the finish. Big time.
Wow, came out of that like flying. Nice turn right there, throwing a lot of water, and also in the air, good variation.
Not as critical as what we're gonna watch right now. Different heats, but it doesn't matter. Massive punt, clears that whitewater section, landing in just a bit.
Good opener for her.
This happened during the break. This is a...
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Wow.
What?
Okay, yeah.
That was sick.
There's a reason why we see that flash of
first,
yellow.
look at this turn right here. I mean, she's tails out, free sliding the lip, and then to get to the lip line.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but if that last wave of Caitlin Simmers was almost an 8.
Gabriela, I mean, you can just feel things starting to escalate. Comes around a big section, straight up into it. Another beautiful power hook, straight into a finisher. Come on.
It's over. I'm going to put this one in the refrigerator. I'm sorry,
With
Sally.
11 minutes to go?
Yeah, this one's in the refrigerator. It's in the 110 Yeti cooler, iced out. This kind of, it's just hard to match. The power and, you know, the technical ability. I mean, she pushes so strong, and she's just throwing buckets, and she's finishing on her feet. That turn right there, she was like upside down, crushing the lip line and flowing all the way through it. She didn't even hiccup on this wave. Not one part of this wave did she look like she was out of control, but she was technically pushing the limits.
I mean, great style, perfect placement on every turn, super powerful. Look at that deep bottom turn, top turn combo, tons of spray, extra kick.
Yeah, I mean, everything about it just says good night. And then right here, look, pushing hard again, getting the fins out the back, showing her opponent the fangs. And then that right there, like, I mean, she's pushed over the lip line. Her head is down below her board.
But watch out, Sammy's back again. Quick snap to start, this beautiful little left-hander, belts it. Tons of spray flying, adds a third. Quick fourth setup turn. If he can get a finish here, we're gonna expect something big. He wants the crowd to get involved, and we can hear it. The support for Samuel Pupo is at an all-time high. He's feeling it. I mean, we're watching momentum being developed in front of our eyes.
There, the wave had more height, more energy. Look at this first turn. Nice open gouge. Sets up perfectly for this down the line bottom turn. Up and vertical, very critical. Gets the release, and that's how good he is. He's always powerful, times it well, but very loose surfer as well. And then he finished it off with, I mean, 2-3 more turns. So, I mean, this has to be the best wave of the heat, in my opinion. Everyone's frothing.
There's the crew. It's Matt Myers in that yellow hat. And then
all the rest had to, and he's on his way. Looks like Leo here had second nice, very steep maneuver, super tight in the pocket, lots of power, and finish it off pretty strongly on his foot, no wobbles.
3 minutes, 50 seconds left. Liam has to give way to Leo. Flying down the line, straight up into a perfect section. Gets a solid finisher there. That could be the knockout punch for Leonardo Fioravanti.
Once again, right time, right wave, perfect execution. For me personally, this is the best wave of the heat so far. That second turn was impressive. Came out with probably more speed than he came in. Nice read right here. The wave was a little wobbly. Just sets him up perfectly for that pocket. Releases the tail, lots of spray, and finish it off in the most critical section we've seen so far in this heat. So the combination of major maneuvers back-to-back on that one, comparing to the 7.5 and then add in the first turn, this looks the best wave of the heat for me.
Well, the high heat score of the event so far is 15.84, and Leonardo may have just eclipsed that. We'll wait for the score to come through. And, you know, for a pure power surfer to have this good a style, That is a complete package there. Leonardo is on a special roll here in 2026.
Very special. And I love how he got the release off that that second turn. If we...
Beautiful family. He's got a lot to surf for sure. As we see Yago now. Looks like Yago's amplifying things now. Always comes through with that killer layback slash. Gets that finish. The drums are drumming. The hoots and hollers are coming.
That's a little second gear skip to fourth. And here we see Yago. Look at those bottom turns. Look how he engages that rail to support him to do the exchange of the rail on top of the lip, creating acceleration. It's really second to none, and that's what's the point of difference that he's getting on top of most surfers on tour right now.
Control right behind her, Nadia Erostarbe again on the second wave of the set, and this wave is just opening up for the Basque surfer. 1, 2, 3 snaps, and again Nadia on the second wave of the set, I feel, got the better wave.
Good night. Those were knockout punches, or kicks, I should say. She absolutely destroyed surfing like this.
Erostarbe, yeah. Muay Thai.
Just bang, right? Nice drive down into the corner, comes up, finds the lip line again, busts the tail out, and then reacts with a big Larry on the inside corner. Are you kidding me?
All right, so Pupo got the word. Big score comes through just as he's about to stand up in this wave. But here we go. Miggy flying down the line.
Wow.
Straight into a beautiful, hard slashing lip sliding turn. And then right behind him, Dora back to work. 3-turn combo.
Chris, you might be looking into the future. It kind of does seem like the event champion might become.
Which is something the judges really take away. This wave is amazing. Way overhead, beautiful snap, and then this big tail slide to finish. I mean, he weighted himself into that corner. The way that he drifted the fins on this final turn was just beautiful. So everything about it, the 2-turn hanger banger.
I think Miguel is underrated for how fast he goes. I mean,
he's flying.
You watch this wave. I mean, we're talking Kessel run in under 12 parsecs on this.
You went Han Solo for us. I love it.
I feel like he kind of is our Han Solo.
Oh, yeah. Could be a good reference right there.
And then right behind him, Dora back to work. 3-turn combo.
Chris, you might be looking into the future. That he was on a wave right after Miguel too. You take the attention away from him, and how are these searing carves, especially that first one. But what a combination of turns right there from Yago in a really short amount of space. That second one really just a setup for that great and perfect timing on the last one with a ton of froth coming out of it. So that should be a great backup, maybe even better than a 717 already right here. Excellent execution.
All the body language too showing.
Looks like a nice wave here for Tya. She's going to play defense and offense at the same time.
Finds the left, Zebrowski hooks up into the lip. One more time on the sharp eye. Patience, and it pays off for a nice finish right here, Jesse.
I mean, the read was incredible, how she timed it well to explode on that first turn. Buckets up in the air, kept the flow through the transition and finish it off strong as well. I mean, personally, I think this is creeping in to be excellent. Two major maneuvers. First one, very impressive, super explosive, transitioning light nicely and finish it off strong on a good size wave. Beautiful approach. Brasses on that back foot, but keeps the composure and the stability throughout the turn.
Textbook, just explosive, but at the same time with a ton of projection down the line for Tya Zebrowski and just stomping that finish.
Don't overthink it. Try to match wave for wave with your opponent too. Here we go.
Dora, deep bottom turn.
Wow.
Huge carving slash to start this wave. Hammers the inside section. The Yago show is officially on. And the crowd is going wild.
There, that last maneuver. Got a contrast on the left though, Strider.
Yeah, you know what? Yago really waited for that. You see the way he took off on that wave? He actually waited for it because he saw the opportunity coming down the line. So he kind of late dropped it and then did this huge carve. I mean, that was a massive clean rails and a big finish, you know, coming out in front of the whitewater. So that was a 2-turn banger that I feel like was the wave of the heat, depending on, you know, how the apples to oranges play out. But this turn right here, really strong, and look at the rail line, perfectly just engaged, everything, pushing out on the fins at the end there. I mean, everything about that turn was perfect. And he was perfect off the top at the end, too. So I feel like not a lot of risk, but
shallow part of the shelf, which that's what's happening. They're taking off. It's steep, but it goes away pretty quickly.
Yago on the backhand into the wind. You know what that means? Airtime for Dora. Puts it up, takes it down. That's what he expected. Yes. Saw that one coming. We know what an aerial wizard he is. That was difficult, and he put it down smooth as Sid.
For a grab just to compensate with the wind right here, Chess. But those first two pumps perfectly puts him right there in that position for a full rotation on the backhand. Dude, the guy just loves to be in the spotlight, Kaipo. In the big moments, Captain Clutch once again.
Clutch. I mean, we saw this kind of wizardry over in Winky Pop earlier this season where he can just pull out these airs, corked it out, gets it all the way around.
Look how he clears that explosion of the wave. So the wave breaks it and comes back up, and he just went a little bit into the flats and towards the beach more so he could clear there and have a little bit of a smoother landing. It wasn't